Hi guys, this is Namcraft and I'm back with another exciting adventure for you. This is gonna be the continuation of the Laddernet series, Flash versus MyDreamSnow. This is a rematch. If you have not seen the first game, please go ahead and click the video description and see the previous game in the playlist. That game was nice. Maybe not super epic. If you know me at all, you know that I only watch the most epic games. I don't have time to cast all of these, little games that these guys play. But I tried to find the best one. Of course, this is gonna be the Laddernet series. But sometimes the games will not be that epic, but because it's Flash playing, I'm just gonna be casting some of those games anyways. And I'm gonna try to prioritize newer players of whom you've never heard of, because it's more fun to see how Flash fares against these kind of lesser known players. But anyhow, let's talk about this game. This is gonna be a Protoss versus Terran. The map is gonna be Radeon. By the way, this is the only map that will remain in the upcoming ASL season 18. All of the other maps gonna get phased out, and I think the reason for that is that this map is the most balanced. So Radeon, 50.9% win rate for Terran against Protoss, very nice. Of course, there's still a couple of other maps that are very balanced as well. For example, for a retro, I think it's super balanced as well. But maybe you actually need to take into consideration of all of the three maps if that map is going to be considered, a really balanced map. By the way, I'm gonna release a video that is going to be, the ultimate ASL quiz. That's gonna test your knowledge about different champions and different season, who won where, how much, who was the second place finishers, and so forth like that. So if you have any kind of interest in that, please find that video either on my YouTube page or somewhere on this internet, on this vast, dark, scary internet. And you're gonna be able to actually watch that video and maybe play that quiz with me and test your knowledge against other players, other people, that is. Anyways, it looks like MyDreamSnow is gonna be located at the top right corner of the screen. He's gone for a rather early Nexus here, and Flash is gonna punish him right away. That's gonna be slightly unfortunate because MyDreamSnow is checking the middle of the map. He doesn't see any units. He's gonna try to. Okay, what is he going? He's gonna try to go back. Yeah, he's gonna cycle back, and maybe he's gonna try to force SCV to turn around, but it looks like Flash is not taking the bait, guys. Flash is what? I don't know what is happening, because it looks like Flash is returning. Oh my god, this is a freaking crazy strategy. Have you seen that? Have you ever seen that strategy before? Anyway, on ladder, MyDreamSnow faked a probe move back. He was in the middle of the map, and he moved towards his main just to kind of fake Flash into thinking that, oh my god, I mean, this is goddamn pimp display. I'm just gonna put this move in one of the, maybe in a separate video, because that completely flash off guard. And now MyDreamSnow knows that his new base is not gonna go, it's not gonna get punished, and now he's gonna try to just go and scout. Does he know that Flash is scouting the bottom left? Because if he does, he's gonna go for cross map scouting now and put Flash at a completely, huge disadvantage. Let's say Flash is gonna be able to come back. The probes already saturated a new base, and behind it's gonna be having the core coming up in the second gateway. Flash is gonna scout the bar, the top left. Are you kidding me? No, he's gonna scout the center of the map, and he's gonna go towards. Okay, looks like these Marines gonna start to move out to apply the pressure. The probe needs to kind of turn around. It looks like the probe is turned around at just the right moment, so that's good for MyDreamSnow. He's gonna pull back here. He's gonna realize the gravity, the brevity of the situation, and he's gonna have to make a decision whether he's gonna play catch up. He's gonna play in catch up here. The first vulture the game comes out. This vulture is gonna go for the harassment. The SV is gonna get on the high ground. Behind this, we're gonna be having the first dragoons already about halfway done. The second dragoon is gonna get created, and dragoon range is gonna be going out. The Marines gonna try to push the vultures. Excuse me, the Marines is gonna try to push the probe back. We have the vulture following from the back, so this is gonna be a tense moment. It will all come down to how many kills can this vulture does. The SC is gonna try to block maybe something here. He's gonna be going for a bunker anyways, and probe's gonna be able to come out and block him. With him having the Marines coming from the back, the vulture's gonna check something. We're gonna be having the dragoons coming from the low side. He needs to be super careful. Both the players, looks like the SCV is gonna get sniped. This is a small rush, not a big one, because there's only a single SCV. The vulture gets surrounded. MyDreamSnow, are you kidding me? You are really being a very annoying player here for Flash. We're gonna be having Marines getting sniped. He's gonna try to snipe some SCVs, but at the last minute, everything gets pushed back, and situation kind of stabilized. But behind this, what does Flash go to? He's gonna be going for Vulture with Mines upgrade here. But MyDreamSnow has already got 2 Dragoons, 3 Dragoons gonna be coming out, and he's gonna be going for Dark Templar Rush once again. This is interesting. Behind this, we're gonna be having a bunker. Of course, there's gonna be some Dragoons moving up, but some of the Dragoons are damaged. One of the Dragoon is damaged. MyDreamSnow is gonna try to move one of the strong Dragoons forward, but this Vulture is gonna try to go around. Now the topic that Splash is gonna think about is how to stop this new base from going up. He's gonna try to go there, and he's gonna possibly lay a mine. You see, mine is almost done, and when the mine is done, this vulture is gonna lay a mine right here. I also need to check out the top location at some point. Anyhow, if this is gonna be a Dark Templar drop, then this base we need to get skipped by the shadow. We need to kind of maybe fly towards this area, or use the middle corridor, because the vulture mine is gonna get laid. Yeah, there we see it. So that mine is gonna just completely save everything. Yeah, everything is gonna be able to show to Flash what his enemy is gonna be going. We're gonna be having more vultures coming out, and Dragoon's actually kind of holding back here. I don't really like that. He's got an advantage. He actually needs to go forward and deny these vultures from just putting mines on every goddamn places on this map, and stopping him from going for an expansion. And also, giving some hints as to what he's going to be going to build. Looks like we're going to be having double factories now from Flash. He is not going for injury bait just yet. The vulture is going to lay yet another mine. And mines everyone this map. I mean, the only place for the shadow to actually fly out is here. If he doesn't fly out here, he flies out anywhere else on this map, he's going to get discovered. Looks like the shadow is about 80%. I'm going to be having observatory to follow up behind this, so this is going to be fine. The good thing though for MyDreamSnow is that Flash has not moved towards this area, and he did not see how many Dragoon there are. If MyDreamSnow moved here with his vulture, he would see that why do you have only 3 Dragoons? And he's gonna just completely, have some understanding as to what's happening. Let's see what is gonna be the response here from Flash. Is gonna be going for entry, but he knows something is up. We have a single probe that goes out. That probe is gonna try to move towards the top location. The vulture is gonna be there. Anyway, vultures don't have mine. What is Flash doing? He's gonna try to chase it from the other side of the map. Maybe he's gonna allow the probe to actually go a little bit here and to fake his enemy into thinking that there are no mines around this area. I mean, this is like freaking high level place, and it looks like MyDreamSnow walked right into the trap that Flash has set up for him. That is really unfortunate. We're going to be having the tank start to move back here. Turret's going to be coming up. 1 turret's here. There's going to be a turret in this area, and there's going to be another turret in the main. I think, yeah, that's going to already complete it. So it looks like MyDreamSnow is in for a surprise here. He's going to go into Flash. What does he see? He sees darkness. He sees light, and he's going to see a turret. He's going to see a tank, 3 vultures. He's going to see a shadow. Excuse me, a turret is going to turn around. MyDreamSnow is completely shut down here. Excuse me, what am I supposed to do? I'm going to move here. Yeah, excuse me. Yeah, it looks like some Dragoon's going to start to go out to clear some mine. This probe is going to be on high ground. Actually, he can go and take expansion at top left if he wants to, because that place is not yet been mined out. And we're going to be having the shadow flying around and looking for other openings. And behind this, what is going to be the build for Flash? He's just going to sit at home for some tanks. Is MyDreamSnow going for shadow with speed? No, he's going to go directly into arbiters. This is a very interesting play. Arbiter isn't such a bad play, guys. Especially when you have saved up your shadow and you save up everything, because now Terran's gonna expect shadow with speed, but MyDreamSnow is not going for shadow with speed. Behind this is gonna be going for arbiters. We're gonna be having +1 weapons upgrade for the shadow. We're gonna be having vultures running around. Flash has forgotten about this probe. He needs to remember his enemy's got a probe somewhere on this map and need to actually go and snipe it. But anyways, for this for a couple of minutes, gonna be having just both the players just hang out. He looks like finally we're gonna be having a shadow landed here. He's gonna go on this high ground and start to I mean, this probe also need to go and hide somewhere in the corner, I think, at some point. Anyways, looks like Flash is amassing a lot of tanks, and he might be the hit when the +1 weapons kicks in. Looks like the +1 weapons is about 40% done now. We're gonna be having scanners coming up. The arbiters, is it gonna get produced? The arbiters is only starting to get produced, so it's gonna be very, very late. And if MyDreamSnow doesn't have Zelle with leg coming out, which he does not, then these 6 Dragoons as a pumping station is not going to be enough for Flash's push. He is going to be having 3-5 factories, and he's got a lot of tanks. Yeah, this is one of Flash's favorite build, which is to build a lot of tanks first and then build vultures and Goliath a little bit later, because tank takes a lot of time to build, and actually they're a little bit more costly. Anyways, these vultures are just gonna hang out here. We're gonna be having probes hang out here, and finally this base is gonna go up. And vultures do not have any opening. They might go towards the other base, and we have a probe here. Maybe that probe was sniped. I was not paying attention. The shadow is still flying around. I mean, this mine is seeing everything here. Observer checking out for the situation. We are at the 8-minute, almost at the 9-minute mark of the game. MyDreamSnow got 108 supply. Flash got 87. The arbiter is about 60%. I'm going to be having more gateway coming up. And behind this, what does Flash is? He's got a huge amount of tank. A huge amount of freaking goddamn tanks starting to move out with everything getting created out. Tank siege mode is going to get researched now. He's researching a very late siege mode, guys. I mean, he knows exactly what he wants, which is going to be a time attack. And +1 weapon is going to kick in at just the right time. Looks like Zelle with leg is not even done. So MyDreamSnow, without the support of Reaver, is going to have a hard time fighting against. He's going to be trying to fight with some Dragoons. He's got a very small Dragoon force. The Vulture is going to try to run some mines around the map. We do have some probes getting transferred. At least the probe is going to be able to get to the new destination safely. Is MyDreamSnow going to attempt a drop here? Because there are no Goliaths and no turrets for the timing. We're having some Vultures getting sniped. We're going to be having some battles. So Flash is going to be gearing up for another battle on this side of the map. And he's going to be able to lay some stuff. Excuse me, I did some mess up there. But anyways, we're back. And we're gonna be having a single dot temple attacking, and he's gonna snipe the only SCV. Nice scan, but also a terrible splash damage to second unit. And we do have the Arbiter coming out now, so the Arbiter is gonna be able to apply a little bit of pressure. The Dragoons on the right, the left side is gonna just try to hold the area. Zealot leg, is it done? Zealot leg, I think kicks in just now. So now we're gonna be having a nice exchange here. Looks like Flash has got plus squad weapons on the tanks here, and he's gonna try to attack. Looks like the Goliaths are not in position. We're gonna be having another SV getting sniped. The Dragoon's gonna back up. This is gonna be a very tense moment for Flash and MyDreamSnow. Looks like MyDreamSnow gonna go for the counter attack. He's gonna try to stop any kind of unit start to move out, and it's gonna be very tense moment here. New base coming up, and this base is gonna saturate, and that base is gonna provide a bit of mineral intake. With Zealot with leg is done, so he needs to actually go out and go for some mine clear. He's gonna try to go that. He's gonna go out and go for a huge mine explosion. Excuse me. That is gonna be a very nice shot here, but looks like MyDreamSnow is gonna get boxed in. We're at the 10-minute mark of the game. The steal is going on nicely, and looks like Flash is gonna be nice, but look, gonna be having some attack from the other side of the map. Dragoon's gonna pull back now. They're gonna get pushed very hard, and MyDreamSnow need to kind of micro really hard here. He's got surrounded from the back by the vultures, and the Dragoon's gonna get run into the mine here. There's gonna be a huge explosion. Yeah, all of these Dragoons gonna get wiped out, and behind this is MyDreamSnow going for an attack. I don't know, at least these Dragoons gonna be on the high ground. It's gonna be able to buy so much time against the vultures here, so that's gonna be good. Yeah, MyDreamSnow got a lot of Zealots gonna come out here, and he's gonna try to clear more forces, but he actually need to clear with the Arbiter. That was a huge mine explosion all over the Zealot here. Looks like MyDreamSnow is not microing enough here. He's microing terribly. He's attacking against the barracks, and that was terrible. This is the reason why MyDreamSnow lost against Light, because he's just not a pro gamer. He's just a pro lamer, guys. I mean, that was a terrible execution. Terrible execution. When you have this kind of floating building, you need to take time to actually, destroy them over time, so that by the time the battle is over, then that building is almost destroyed, so you actually do not get blocked behind it with some Dragoons firing the random useless building. Anyways, MyDreamSnow is down. It's about the same supply as Flash now, just about 10 supply differences, and he's gonna be having some problem. Now does this Arbiter have energy? That's gonna be the question I want to ask. He's got no, he doesn't have enough energy. He casts a stasis, so that's not gonna be enough. It looks like Flash is pumping purely just tanks, and he's gonna be making some Goliath now, just completely be safe, because that Arbiter is flying out there, around the map. But yeah, we're gonna be having more attack against this position. We're gonna be having a single Zealot coming out, and this is gonna be a tough situation here for MyDreamSnow. He's gonna back up here. This base got cleared out by some tanks on the other side of the map as well. So what is MyDreamSnow's plan? Man, he doesn't have any plan at all. So I hate to say that even MyDreamSnow started, in a perfect footing. He's got such a lead with the top Nexus not getting discovered by Flash and crushing Flash's first attack. Now he's gonna be facing a lot of problems, and that failed micro, with the barracks and engineering bay just completely blocking the Zealot and Dragoon is what really sealed the game now for Flash. Anyways, Flash just gotta clean up the battlefield now. What can MyDreamSnow do? He's got some gateways. It's gonna be building a lot of stuff, but out of just 2 Nexus is not gonna be enough here. This base is gonna fall, and he doesn't even use the Arbiter. I mean, I would use the Arbiter to come out here to destroy this tank and fly back and forth between the 2 bases, because you can have this space you can kind of exploit here, but MyDreamSnow is not gonna do that. He's just gonna try to wait here, and Flash is pushing hard. Looks like we might have a final attack here. These forces are gonna get completely melted here. One Arbiter waiting in the back because he's looking forward for a drop at some point. Where's this Arbiter going? He's gonna try to put down a nice stasis. He's gonna go for another stasis somewhere on this map here. That isn't so bad, but it blocks us. The rest of the forces, he can actually only take 2 tanks out, and that's he's gonna take out the rest of his forces here, because it's gonna be just too hard. Some attack happening on the other side of the map, and it's gonna be nice, but it's not gonna be enough. Zealot walk right into the tank here. He's gonna try to, if he can, explode these 4 tanks on the right side, it's gonna be great. He's gonna try to do just that, and it looks like these tanks are gonna get cleared out. Attack these 3 tanks. Come on, move forward, MyDreamSnow. He's very close to clearing out the tank line, but he's not gonna be able to do it. And he's gonna be able to do it. Maybe 3 tanks remaining. Some Goliaths in the back, and we're gonna be having reinforcement from the back. These tanks are gonna get unsieged at some point, so that's gonna be a problem here for MyDreamSnow. Remember, he's only down on just 2 bases, and Flash is up by about 10 supply now. These tanks gonna come out of stasis now, and it's gonna be a problem. MyDreamSnow cannot actually hold Zealot attacking nicely. Goliath's gonna get, splash damage against the Zealot. This other Arbiter is gonna fall very quickly here. That's gonna be possibly the end of the game here. There's no way that MyDreamSnow could come back. He's fighting valiantly, but the tanks have just come out of stasis. Really sealed the game for Flash. Thanks for watching. Like this, got free to buy my coffee. My Zelle account is gonna be namkraftvn@gmail.com. Thanks for watching. See you soon. Bye bye.